Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. So I gotta call it early, y'all. It's just too bad out here. It's too risky trying to do delivery in this, too risky. But what I want to talk about, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one more video when I get home. And I got this strange itch on the bottom of my foot. My feet is cold and it's itching like right in the middle. There's guys that like light-skinned women. And I'm talking about myself on this one. And I'm talking to myself on this one. If you think that light-skinned women are better off for you, let me enlighten you on some things. Number one, more guys like light-skinned women. So you're going to have more competition, especially the bigger ones. Do that mean they going to marry them and they going to be faithful to them? No, they treat them too. I've seen it. I told you I work in corrections. Number two, nowadays, this ain't the 90s where they was trying to be like Holly Berry on Boomerang, Tisha Campbell on Martin, the chick from Coming to America, his wife, or the one he liked that ended up being his wife, and all the rest of the glamorous, classy, high yellow women. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I still got a strong attraction, but I kind of broadened it because now I go by more how they act than how they look. Because if I want to go by how they look, I could just buy it and be done with it. I go by how they act because sometimes if a woman and this is like one of the things that she admitted caused problems, is she said that she just wasn't handling the attention. Like when dude came up to her, Mississippi dudes, they just color struck. When he came up to her, giving her all that stuff, I was practically licking my chops, man. I just wanted to see his blood. Like I was like a vampire. I wanted to just give him a couple shots and just let the blood just leak out. That's how disrespectful that was to me. But I knew how Mississippi is. You got to be careful. They'll throw you under the jail for something that don't even seem that bad. So this dude did that to show off. It wasn't he didn't care whether or not they was thirsty or anything else. I could prove it. The mayor of the town came up. You guys okay? Y'all need help? He didn't offer no drinks. He was way nicer because that dude motive wasn't right and she couldn't see it. So they all gonna get attention nowadays because of social media, but light-skinned women get a little more attention, I would say, from the masses collectively than a darker skinned woman. Darker skinned women that get guys who like that, and white guys and stuff. Light-skinned women get everybody. They get everybody. Even going back to when I was in college, man, when I kind of got caught cheating, I told y'all about this. I look across the street. The next day, all them dudes were trying to get with her, and they knew that was my girl. Like, oh, you broke up? You broke up? There is no difference no more. I remember when I first started liking light-skinned women, it was like, part of it was because of how dark-skinned women back in the late 80s, 90s was trifling. You think like on house party, how her friend was, it was way worse with some of them. how Tisha Campbell friend was. Like, that's another movie, House Party, how she was on there. Over with. Tattoos everywhere. Nobody, no pubic hair. I'm going to show you something about that. A lot of time girls do that. When like, let's say you a guy that like a hairy. Your girl arguing with you, insisting to shave that thing bald. It could be somebody that she cheating on you with, like it bald. That's a strong possibility. Because why would she care so much? The main thing is keeping it clean and fresh, right? And I hear all the time how these women stink, how they got STDs, and the STDs, I already know why that is, because your pores is wide open and right there. The hair in your nose, throat, everywhere else is to kind of fend off disease. Like the disease get caught on it. All you got to do is rinse it and the disease a lot of times is gone. So, I mean, maybe not in every case, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. A lot of these dudes like the little baby girl newborn. I ain't one of them. Like, I mean, I deal with it in some situations. Like if she just, but that ain't my preference. Like, it's just something about that just don't. And then when they get older, sometime when they too big or too skinny, it just don't be looking right. But we ain't gonna get into that. We talking about light-skinned women. We talking about light-skinned women. So, and you already know the high yellow chick with the pretty face and the pretty lips, the seductive eyes and the big old booty. Everywhere she go, dudes from every race looking at her. And Pookie like a magnet with his chirpies, herp derp, syphilis and all that other stuff he got. He a magnet. I wonder what the percentage is of guys that catch an STD from a light bright, or guys who give a STD to a light bright. She be looking on, her lips be all pink and light skinned. They be like, I'm going in bareback. Oh, won't even work. In and out of jail. Busting in your ex. And I told y'all, man, these dudes getting older women pregnant now. Your kids ain't gonna have no life if they like 11, 12, 13, and your 40-something-year-old, 50-year-old, or late 30-year-old ex get pregnant. Man, you better get your kids out of there. They ain't gonna be able to play outside. They ain't gonna be able to ride their bike or nothing. She gonna be washed up, out of gas, telling them to do stuff. Having them take plates to Pookie like he they daddy. And you gotta be an evil chick to have your kids that you made by a man that you broke up with or divorced take another man a plate like he they daddy. You take them the plate yourself. These chicks is evil, man. But I bet you they be doing it. Why you making them do something? You the one that's with them. What you really need to do is make sure he don't get to touching on him. That's what you need to focus on. Not him being a daddy and they daddy still alive and want him in his life. But they know that they can get to you and get under your skin with them kids. That's why you got to be like, if it get too awkward, then oh well. I'll just go make some more. That's how you got to be. It's like these women, you got to play the human chess right with them. Like, look, I love my kids, but I'm not finna let you make my life hard. You fight, you get your money right, you fight to take your kids from her if she do that. You don't go back and forth because you got kid, man. Come on, man. These women that have some babies in a heartbeat because they want to set you up for the okie doke anyway. But I just wanted to talk to y'all about that a little briefly. I look at all women with the same eyes. All four of my eyes. All five. The one right here, too. The third eye. Well, for me, it's the fifth eye. Because I got these two. 4 eyes. Plus 1. 5. The same. I vet the same. I look at them all the same. Guilty until proven innocent. Thought until proven classy. Bronco until proven to be unicorn. Dumpable until proven that I want to spend time and attention. Recreational use only until they make me take them serious. I learned my lesson. Well, who is you? Me? Well, you look at your money. None of it matters. You can't take my masculinity. You can't take the alpha out of me. You can't. You're just a person. Y'all just people. But I got better cars than you. I look so freaking what, man? Look, man. You lucky this ain't 96. You would be getting stripped and popped right here on your side if you try to act tough. Are you tough? Bah! Like I said, go to the ATM. These dudes get away with a lot of bragging now. Living in a gated community. Like this one rapper dude, I ain't gonna give his name no shine. All he do is brag. I'm surprised ain't nobody got him yet. Brag, brag, brag. He wouldn't have made it in Milwaukee in them 90s. But like this nigga think he tough and he always bragging. You're like, dude, nigga, break yourself. You better not make no move. I'm gonna kill you. First thing, go right around that waist looking for a gun. Hey, listen, Prophet Howard ain't always been. And neither, like, my guys that's different now. I didn't do stuff with them. I thought, look, you see what they saying about Big Meech? Like, he's snitching to get this time, really. I don't know what it is or not. I don't look to them as patriarchs in our community. I like to hear the stories. But, you know, it was all that bragging they be doing. Like, be looking around like, look at that corner. Look at that corner. See what cars coming past. They clock him right in his head with it. Like when I was doing little crazy stuff, it wasn't because I had to. It's because I just wanted to. I was just, evil had set in. Mad that I ain't go to the NFL, different reason. But a dude try to tussle with me, I'm gonna shoot him somewhere he don't die. Like back in them days. Buka. Back then they knew not to tussle because they looked at it like, man, I'm gonna come right back up. Dudes just trying to get me too. I remember I was on that alley on 35th and Center back in the day. Like we was drinking, we running around like we normally do. Trying to holler at women and stuff. And boy, I was fresh. I had the all Nike suit on with the Kango, the fur Kango. Brand new Nikes, gold watch. Them dudes tried to block that alley off. And it looked like they was finna get out. I went right through the little opening. They didn't pull their car up right. I said, man, these dudes trying to rob me. Click, click. We pulled off. I was fresh there. You would have swore I was one of them Nino Brown or Big Meech or something. Super fresh. I just got my hair done. I lined all up. I ain't had no hair on my face like that, but my lining was around here. We had sideburns and stuff. I barely had a mustache, no beard. Barely had a beard. But I was fresh though. Them dudes was like, I saw them in the car, they was all like that. I ain't think nothing of them, because it was for them, for us. That's how I looked at it. Like I thought it was like, people used to be on some gang stuff back then. I thought it was some gang stuff. So I went in the alley and got to leaking it out anyway. And they blocked the alley. My guys was back there, like the car was on the street. And their car was in the alley blocking it. Like kind of on the sides like this, going across. And I'm like, man, I told them like, man, what is y'all doing? Y'all ain't paying no attention. They must have been talking to women because a lot of them was walking around. They weren't paying no attention. They were like, dude on Scarface. But yeah, man. Don't think it's a difference, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, out of all the women, right? My favorite is still the light skin, light bright ebony. The build varies. With the pretty face, the pink lip. That's still mine, And it ain't just me. Look at Kiki Wyatt. Was she married like the 5th time? Got practically 10 kids. I ain't the only one. She was one of my favorites back when she first came out. I told y'all, any woman that looked like that, I always shot my shot. Long hair, short hair. If they were light-skinned and pretty in the face, I'm like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Got to spitting. But now, I just look at them all like, man, she gonna try to set me up? She gonna try to line me up? Or do she got an STD? It's like all negativity now. Until they start, it's up to them to take it away little by little. And being that I was fooled by the construct of marriage, it's gonna be even harder. But anyway, I got a treat for y'all. It's a movie or a skit, but it's so real. I'm gonna do a reaction to it. That's my last video. Stay tuned.